Salvatorio speaks, and here's what he's got to say about statewide relocation, the F-rated Ripoff moving company. I'm reading from my Ripoff Report. Ripoff Report number 928306. This is part 11 of that report. Click on a link under the video to read the whole report. According to their website, statewide relocation is in every state in the nation. If you can believe their website, they must have plenty of insurance, right? To cover all that territory. Let statewide relocation pay my full claim then, or let their insurance pay it. They're a big company, aren't they? And they absolutely should pay the claim in full, because that would guarantee that no illegal and illegitimate profit was made at my expense. If statewide relocation is not a bunch of gangsters, let them prove it. Let them put their money where their mouth is and pay my claim in full, or have their insurance pay it and the cost of my move. If they can't make greedy green van lines and their insurance company pay the claim, that so-called green company has plenty of green to spend on insurance, doesn't it, Guy Cohen, you fraud? Green, you got my green. Let your green insurance company pay for the move now. Your company had BBB accreditation, but lost it, and your rating has gone down. Ben Cohen, is it any wonder? Why would the Better Business Bureau want to give you or your company any kind of accreditation, given the way you do business? You're a racketeer. How about if my green company went and wrecked the ecology of your life in Addison, Texas for a year? Maybe some time in the prison environment would help you to understand. Talk is cheap. Honesty and a good reputation, commodities these companies sorely need right now, require actions which may cost something, like paying in full what in good faith is owed. I regret this whole mess too. I made a big mistake by calling green van lines and believing them. I regret the day I even heard of them and statewide relocation. But statewide relocation is offended because they were referred to as mobsters. Oh, please. And losing, that is, stealing all that stuff, not just some containers, quote unquote, as they say, but 10 containers holding 160 plus items, 6 paintings, stealing all those belongings from their customer. That isn't offensive. They aren't offended by that. They don't like being categorized as crooks. Well, if the shoe fits, wear it. Why do they act like crooks then? Criminals. Maybe because they still mistakenly believe that crime pays. It doesn't. Not in the long run, and it definitely should not in this case. So, as I said before, to guarantee that statewide relocation should pay for my move $3,897 plus $9,160 for my claim. That's $13,057 minimum. $13,507.57 is the least they should pay, because that is the least of what statewide relocation is responsible for. They got the job by illegitimate means and then failed in a criminal way to do the job. I would like to point out that this company is not paying, and in all likelihood will never pay a cent for the damage they have done to my life since September 13th, 2013. Having to go through all these complaint processes, writing all these letters to the U.S. DOT, to the BBB, and all those other government agencies, filing my complaints and my claim. Who wants to do that? Not me. It's onerous and distasteful. All the time I spent, hundreds and hundreds of hours, all the letters and emails I wrote and sent, dozens and dozens. All the phone calls I made, hundreds and hundreds. All the work I will still have to do in the future. All the emotional pain on top of the grief of losing my mom and then having this company pour salt in a wound by its actions. By any standard, that should be worth something. Salvatore has spoken, and that's what he had to say about statewide relocation, the F-rated Ripoff moving company.